Hello guys, and welcome to Math Made Easy with Mr. T. Welcome! Hello guys, today we are going to make radical easy. Okay, our objective, I can simplify radical. No decimals. Our objective, I can simplify radical. No decimals. Let's do this. Number 1 is square root of 25. How are we going to solve this? First, you must know the perfect squares. We have 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, and so on up to 400 here. How do you make a perfect square? By simply multiplying a number like by itself, like 1 times 1 equals 1, 2 times 2 equals 4, 3 times 3 equals 9. So 1 raised to the second power is 1, that is a perfect square. 2 raised to the second power, that is 4, another perfect square. Okay, so number 1, first, in order for you to simplify the radical, look if the number has a perfect square. So here we have 25. Okay, so the answer here is the square root of 25 is 5. Just like that. You got it. So square root of 25 is 5. Easy, right? Let's try another one. What is the square root of 324? Square root of 324, before you compute or calculate or something, let's look at our perfect square table here. So can you see 324 there? Yep, 324. So the answer, the square root of 324 is 18. You got it. Just like that. Let's have another example. Again, our objective, I can simplify radical. No decimals. This one, square root of 50. Okay, let's check our perfect squares. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64. Oh, there's no square root of 50 here. What are we going to do? There's no square root of 50. Don't panic, guys. This is easy. First, you're going to think of a number, a factor of 50 that has perfect square. Okay? And in this example, we can use 25. Okay? So, what are we going to do with the square root of 50? Just like this. Square root of 25 times 2. Okay? Because 25 is a perfect square. Okay? So, 25 times 2, the answer is 50. What's the next step? Okay? Let's just separate it. Square root of 25, then square root of 2. Right? Easy. Okay, and what is the square root of 25? There you go. The square root of 25 is 5. Just like that. And we're just gonna put down square root of 2. That's it. Our answer is 5 square root of 2. You got it. Let's have another example. Our objective, I can simplify radical. No decimals. Let's do this. Okay, let's always try to look at the perfect squares. Okay, the perfect squares chart. Okay, we have here -3 square root of 18. -3 square root of 18. How are we going to answer this? There's no square root of 18 that is a perfect square here. 18 is not a perfect square. Okay, so what are we going to do? Think of a number that is a factor of 18 that has a perfect square. Okay, so that is 9. Okay, why? 9 times 2 is 18. So we are going to use 9. How? Let's just like this. Look, negative 3 square root of 9 times 2. Okay, easy, right? 9 times 2 is 18. Okay, the next step, easy also. Look, negative 3, then we're just going to separate the square root of 9, and we separated to square root of 2, just like that. Okay, I hope you got it. Then we just copy negative 3, and what is the square root of 9? There you go, it's 3. The square root of 9 is 3. Then let's just put it there and bring down the square root of 2. Okay, don't be confused. It is easy. Then we are just going to compute. Negative 3 times 3, the answer is negative 9. And just bring down the square root of 2. Just like that. Our final answer is negative 9 square root of 2. You got it. Let's have additional practice. Our objective, I can simplify radical. No decimals. Let's do this. Number 5, square root of 200. Square root of 200. Let's look at the perfect squares chart here. Do we have 200 there? Okay. We only have 196, but we don't have square root of 200. What are we going to do? We are going to think of a factor of 200 that has a perfect squares. And I can see 100 there. Okay, so what are we going to do? Okay, just like this. Square root of 100 times 2. Just like that. What's the next step? Separate it. Square root of 100 and square root of 2. Then, what is the square root of 100? There you go. It's 10. You are right. 10. Then bring down square root of 2. That's it. The square root of 200 is 10 square root of 2. Just like that. You got it. Let's have another example. Okay, we have 5 square root of 28. 5 square root of 28. Do we have square root of 28 here? In the perfect squares chart? I don't see it. We have 15, 16. Okay, so what are we going to do? 4. I can see 4, right? 4 times 7 is 28. So we're going to use 4. So how are we going to do that? Okay, right like this. 5 square root of 4 times 7. 5 square root of 4 times 7. What's the next step? Okay, 5. Let's separate only square root of 4 and square root of 7. Just like that. Then, okay, let's copy 5. And what is the square root of 4? There you go. It's 2. Then, copy the square root of 7. Okay, we're not yet done. What are we going to do? 5 times 2, the answer is 10. Then, just bring down the square root of 7. That's it. Super easy. The answer for 5 square root of 28 is 10 square root of 7. Just like that. Now, it's time to test your skills. Your objective, simplify radical. No decimals. You can do this. It's time to bring out your pen and paper. Do not answer it yet. You may just copy and I'll give you time to answer, okay? This is the perfect squares chart. You can use it, okay? Number 1, square root of 75. Square root of 75. Number 2, 4 square root of 25. 4, square root of 25. Number 3, square root of 121. Square root of 121. Number 4, negative 2, square root of 27. Negative 2, square root of 27. And number 5, negative 7, square root of 49. Number 5, negative 7, square root of 49. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned something today. If you need more time, you can pause this video. For more Math Made Easy videos with Mr. T, you can visit my channel at www.youtube.com Jason Timtiman Playlist. See you there! Thanks for watching. Always remember, stay safe and healthy.